Put your iPhone.
Let go.
Say another word. Say something good. Say it. Say it. What happened to them now? They ready for the playoffs, huh? Huh? We respect. Oh! 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 Oh!
Y'all know what it is, man. It's the Say It Again podcast. We're bringing a premiere to you. You know what I'm saying? Bringing something new, some new content to the Swoop Boy Network. I got my guy with me, my man Kuz. What's good?
What up? What up? How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. It was great seeing you this past weekend.
It was good. A little
And
cold, but
it was a little cold. It was cold. That was probably one of the coldest games I've been to in a while.
I think the Jags game was my coldest, just because it was raining too.
Yeah, you were sitting in the rain. Yeah, that
was a bad one.
That'd be brutal.
Wasn't as bad as the Jags game. It wasn't that bad.
All right, so my coldest, I take that back. My coldest game was the Giants game. At MetLife.
Okay.
That was cold. My baby girl was with us, and she was to the point like you couldn't even see her because she was so wrapped up.
Just bundled up.
Yeah, she was bundled up. So you can see this. You see her hair. You know, my daughter has that Nickelodeon hair. So, but yeah, man, how you been? How is the good life? The good life. Our birds are in the Super Bowl.
It's great. It's a great feeling.
You know what I mean?
Unmatched feeling.
Most definitely. Coach will be here soon. He said let's review some tape that break down some film. Most definitely. We bring something new to y'all, man. We bring something new to y'all. We're as a Swoop Boys Network. This is going to keep on. We're going to keep on getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We want to be like the other guys. I'm not going to say their names, but y'all know what type of vision that we see here in the Swoop Boys. Shout out to Todd. What's good?
What up, Todd? What's up, buddy? That's foul.
Foul, man. King and his new book. you wild. This is my guy right here, though. King with glasses. Yeah, bro. I'm damn near 40, and yeah, and I squint a lot. So I realized this past weekend I was in Jacksonville for work. I need to start wearing my glasses a little bit more. But yeah, man. Eagles are going to the Super Bowl. We are excited. Me and Kuz was at the game, but we're gonna break down some film from y'all. We're gonna let y'all know how this is about to go. So we're gonna add it. Boom. Y'all ready?
Looking to throw on first down, far center field. AJ Brown for their run.
All right. So that first play of the game, how'd you feel about that?
I'm always pro run. I'm a big pro run guy.
So you like to start off with the run?
Always. I think every first down should be a run.
Really? Okay.
I'm a big running backs guy. I like running backs.
Okay. I feel you. I like how they set the tone. Because AJ was a little upset with last week's last game and everything. Yeah. So I like how they set the tone with like, yo, let's get AJ the ball and hey, let me help you. You help me, I help you. Let's get this
also let him know that like we're not afraid to throw to him. Because everyone, when they game plan for us, they always assume, AJ's the wide receiver 1. So he's going to get the ball the most. So let's cover him the most. And Steichen was like, we'll throw it to him. We'll throw it to him first play of the game.
Most definitely. Cuzzo, what's good? He said, let's go. At work listening to go. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, Cuzzo.
Like, subscribe, and share.
Yes. Please like and subscribe and share. And share your friends. Share with your friends. Let them know that with Swoop Boys we here, man. Coach said cover 3 defense, quick slants is going to eat all day. Most definitely, because it was easy peasy. It was to the point like, and we'll go off throughout. We're going to go through the review, but we're going to show you a little bit of things like we're like, it was kind of like pitch and catch, like, and Jalen was just taking what the defense was giving him. Mind you, the 49ers defense is a great defense.
But yeah, some said they were the number 1 defense. That's what they said. That's what they said.
I got you. All right, let's go on for here.
Second down here is Miles Sanders right off the gut and a first down. Third and 8. Blitz coming.
Jalen.
And it's caught for a first down.
All right. So I remember watching a little bit of this and they were doing a little bit of balance with the run game and the run game, the ground game, and throwing it through the air.
Interchanging it.
Yeah, they were. So it was a great balance where they were mixing it up, and I love that part. Steichen was in his bag in this one. The offense did get a little stale in I think it was the last couple of minutes in the first, going into the second quarter.
Yeah,
it did get a little stale. Yo, Mark Bird, what's good with you? What's up, big?
What up? What up?
And then coach said single safety middle means middle field is crossed, so one cover or three cover defense. Great read. Yeah. Like I said, Jalen was doing what the defense was going to allow him to do, and I love that part.
And that was one of the things that people criticized on him, that like he couldn't read the field, so he couldn't make the plays, and he's shown it all this year. When he sees something, he's like, okay, that's not going to work. Let me take what I can get.
Right,
and it works.
Yo, you're right on, Cruz. Right on, bro. Right on. Let's go. He said, working with 4 Eagle fans, y'all blasting loud, and appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's get to one more comment. Once again, cover 3 defense seams are going to be open. Hey, you know what I mean? Let's attack the seams and attack the edges of the football field, and that's how you get successful offense and get the game plan going. You got anything else?
Not on that. You already said it, how they interchanged it. It was a throw, a run.
Go get that Jalen hot sauce. Go get that Jalen hot sauce, bitch.
I didn't get it, actually.
Louisiana.
I'm a big hot sauce guy, and I didn't get it. I'm ashamed of myself.
Gotta get it, dude. Empty backfield. Let's see. There's a Dallas Goedert game, eating up the middle.
Yeah. Which we expected him to do at some point.
Yeah.
The play of the game right here.
The play of the game. Okay. All right. I have to say my piece. And I'm an Eagles fan, right? I'm a diehard Eagles fan. And shout out to the 49er fans. I have a lot of friends that are 49er fans. My best friend in the whole wide world, the person I sleep next to every night, and bless me with a child, Mrs. Jennifer Kincaid. That was not a catch. The ball was rolling, but hey man, it was really, really smart of Devontae to get up, knuckle up. Let's get to the line.
And knuckle Shanahan did nothing.
Yeah,
that's what blows my mind more. It's the fact that he got up instantly and was like, "Yo, go, 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 go!" For like, and they didn't even like rush to do it that well.
Right.
Like they didn't even rush that. Like there was plenty of time.
Yeah.
And Shanahan was still just like.
Yeah. Right. It was like he was like playing Mary Poppins music or something on the sideline. But what?
I was gonna say, but I also feel like sometimes, like if a player does that, like maybe he's like trying to draw that challenge. Like he knows he's the catcher. He's like, yo, do it.
Hey,
so he can waste the challenge. Yeah, burn the timeout.
Burn that timeout so we can get it real quick.
And Devontae's smart enough to do that. So it's like, that's tough. That's tough.
Yeah, most definitely.
Regardless, Shanahan made the wrong call.
I love the way he scrambled. I love most guys, when they don't get the ball and they see the quarterback scrambling, and especially with Jalen, because Jalen can run the ball. He can run the ball by himself.
Yeah.
That was something where, I ain't gonna lie. I play football. When I see my quarterback scrambling, I was one of those guys like, man, throw the ball. and I'll stop, and then I'll be like, oh, okay, let me go help him out. It was kudos to all the wide receivers on that play that went to go help their quarterback out. So shout out to them. Let's get to one in the comments, especially coach. Double safety field is open and attack the middle. Cover 2 or cover 4 look. I will say this though. Fred Warner is one of the best linebackers I seen in a while.
Yeah, there's no debate there. Top 5 in the league easily.
Yeah, he's most definitely. He has to be top 5 in the league. And the way that man can go, he can. That dude got burners, bro. side to side, like lateral, bro. He's got it. Like I seen this dude cover a wide receiver. I think it was a CD Lamb that he covered in that.
Yeah.
In that.
I was going to say something about that play, though. That play was – I would put that more on Dak with a bad underthrow than Fred Warner. Because Fred Warner did catch up to him, but CD had to slow down to catch it. Well, and that's what led –
But the ball was supposed to go – the ball was actually supposed to go over his head. But said the ball was going to go – it went inside. It went inside instead of
– That's what I'm saying. It was more of a bad throw on Dak.
Right.
But Fred Warner was still there. But, like, if you had thrown that ahead of him, he would have caught that. Or a good wide receiver would have caught it.
But I mean, but
he was still there.
Exactly. For a linebacker to cover, especially a CD Lamb, bro. That's like
he's fast.
That's a good wide receiver to come by.
Yeah.
Let's go by. He said, great scramble drill by Smith. Great IQ to call no huddle to get the snap just in case it wasn't a catch. I'm here to tell you that was not a catch. But I appreciate
it wasn't.
I appreciate you, Kyle Shanahan, for not throwing that red flag. Because I mean, it probably wouldn't have made a difference. So that's either here or there. We'll talk.
Well, that was 4th and 3.
Yeah, it was 4th and 3. I thought that.
So that would have been a turnover on downs. It could have been huge for Shanahan.
Yeah, it would have been. That would have been actually a momentum swing. That probably been a momentum swing.
And it was a momentum swing for us on the reverse side.
It was definitely a momentum swing for us.
It's the end. He's got it. You see him across the board, man, and they're in great shape.
Jimmy Ward played that great.
Scramble drill. They teach the receivers
that stretch was crazy,
you're
right?
running to the sideline. When you see your quarterback scramble,
just get the bottle.
You go take the top off and run.
That stretch was crazy.
Unbelievable catch and adjustment in the
that photo too.
By Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
They're one of the most aggressive teams.
This is probably my favorite run play right here.
2nd and goal. And it off. Sanders walks in.
Go ahead, Kuz. Go ahead and say it. Say, I just want to block.
Block.
I just want to block. I just want to block.
Trying to get that area. Bro, that song lives rent free in my head. Just throughout the day, randomly, I'll just be like,
Hey, yo, do you feel that song that and let's be honest, that song has replaced Dreams and Nightmares now.
I don't think it can ever replace Dreams and Nightmares.
Okay.
But I do think it is the hype song this year.
It is. But it has replaced it. You got to understand something. The youth, they like the TikTok.
Yeah, they do.
Lyrics, beat, you know what I'm saying? So that's more, it's more fitted to them. And shout out to the Eagles for knowing their assignments, right?
For reading the room.
For reading the room. Like, Lil Uzi Vert brings out the Eagles.
When he's walking them out, like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, yo. Oh, man.
Someone that happened and someone thought we were going to lose after that. It's insane.
What?
Come
on, stop playing.
Like during the Super Bowl, we walked out to Dreams and Nightmares, and they thought we were going to lose that game. And the Patriots came out to Crazy Train. Embarrassing.
How many teams come out to Crazy Train? I probably could dig up at least 3 or 4.
I honestly have no idea. I never listened. I never thought about this song coming out until I was just like, oh, we're winning this game, and then it was just like
the guitar,
Crazy Train.
The strings on that guitar though, when Crazy Train is really impressive.
Crazy Train is a phenomenal song. I'm just saying
it is.
When you compare that to Dreams and Nightmares walking out for the Super Bowl, I was like, there's no chance.
Well, once Meek hits the hold up, wait a minute.
Yeah,
I thought it's bar.
No more walls in the house. I'm running through them.
I think the ladies, their pants was just falling down after that. You know what I'm saying? So, that's some baby making music for Eagle fans.
Oh man, it's horrible.
Oh, man. What a catch! Ball never touched the ground, even though it rolled.
I need to see another clip of that.
I'm gonna have to go back and then I'm gonna show you the real with it. And so and it slow it down, and then maybe we can say, I don't think that was a catch. Personally, I don't think that was a catch. You know what, though? I don't know what a catch is anymore. Let's be honest. Do you know what a catch is anymore in the NFL?
It wasn't. If you want to see an example of a catch, don't search Des Bryant. I'll tell you that.
Pow.
Shots fired. Where's Will with the machine gun?
I know. We need Will's. We need Will's sound machine. Oh, that was hilarious. Oh man.
Gonna throw it on first down. Standing over the middle, George Kittle.
Okay, George Kittle did a little work.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Yeah, we was just talking about that. We didn't think Ayuk did anything. I was like, I don't remember him touching the football at all. But Kuz, what did you say? What did you say when we were talking about Ayuk?
Well, before I said Ayuk, if we can stop Ayuk, I think we can halt the offense.
Yeah.
Because I think Ayuk would have been the one to burn us because he has the speed, he has the elusiveness.
Right.
And like we have the players to stop Debo, we have the players to stop McCaffrey, we have the players to stop Kittle, but Ayuk is the sneaky guy.
Right. And Avonte Maddox, shout out to him. Did see him in the boot yesterday.
I think it's just precautionary.
Yeah. We'll worry him some. So, we'll keep that in mind. Let's go.
Oh, I saw a photo today. My bad, I'll wait.
This is as formidable defense as there is across the entire league.
And this is when everything turned. That's where everything went upside down for
This is where I lost my voice.
So you didn't think this, you thought this was intercepted more than
I thought it was intercepted. Because I just saw it go up and then I saw him jump and just catch it. So I was like, oh, interception, great. But JT, shout out my guy JT.
Shout out JT.
He was like, no, that's a fumble. And I was like, what do you mean? Like he caught the ball. And he was like, no, it went at Reddick hit him. I remember he was next to me. He was like, Reddick hit him. And I was like, what? I'm like looking at the screen. Bro, it was insane. But I look at the screen and you see it pop out of his hand. And I was like, oh my God.
One thing about being at the game is like you don't get to see what's on TV, like you get, like the ins and outs. So like when I seen it, the ball it looked like it just fluttered up, and then when they kept on replaying it, I was like, oh no, that's a fumble because he threw it, but his arm went back.
You see it when his hand hits it, bounces out.
Yeah,
and
the
then
velocity.
It hits.
Yeah, he like punched it up, and I was like,
it was like when his arm is coming back.
Right, we shouldn't have had 2 interceptions in this game.
Hey, I'll take it. I'll take how we did it.
Yeah. So back to the previous play. Coach said, great lead block by Kels. Smart move to double team block, having line of scrimmage move. They was hitting them with double whams. They was hitting them with everything. San Fran is is not an easy team to run on. So they were number 1 against the run. So
they're not an easy team to run on for the rest of the league.
Yeah. So
they said this is the number 1 rush defense. We said that's crazy. We're gonna score 4 rushing touchdowns.
Facts.
That's all we're gonna do is run it on you.
Facts. Shout out to Poppy. Shout out to the new pod, Swoop Boy Network. We feeding the streets. Most definitely like and subscribe. Appreciate you, big bro. Appreciate you.
I gotta feed the streets.
Yep. San Fran did it good with a quick route, but those long routes were the reason. Yeah.
100%. I think I want to say Coach said it in one of the last couple pods.
Mm-hmm.
He said the short routes will eat us up, but if we can keep Purdy in the pocket with those long routes, we're going to eat him alive. And we did. Hey, man, John.
Shout out to Coach.
Floating in the air is it picked? No. Hit the
See,
look at big ass Linval Joseph about to go like he about to score.
Right here. Boom.
That is a fumble, Kevin.
After reviewing the play, the ball came out prior to
Newport LA, you guys going live.
That's my mom.
I wish.
Shout out my mom.
Shout out. How you doing? I wish.
I don't think you want me on live.
Look,
during the game.
The middle, like this is what I was expecting. I was expecting for Jalen to just take what the defense gave him and eat them up and attack the edges of the football field. This was like what I wanted. I wanted this type of game because I feel like this would have been a grind out game. And no disrespect to the 49ers, but I don't think they had a chance. They weren't going to win this game with Purdy or without, or Garoppolo. They got so many damn quarterbacks that are all hurt. I can't think of the name.
They didn't stand a chance.
Lance. I just don't think they stood a chance when it came into this. But I definitely I gotta say that. I just gotta say that because I've seen some things on Twitter. I see some things on Twitter, and I'm like, yo.
After the game, all I was saying to people, Niners fans, because they were like, oh, it's because Purdy got hurt. And I was like, you didn't stand a chance. I was like, the guy at my hotel, we were talking casually, and I walked over, I shook his hand. And I'm like, good. I'm like, hey, good game. And he's like, oh, you're lucky Purdy got hurt. And that's when I just turned. I was like, it didn't matter who the quarterback was. We were winning. I was like, you could have had Lance. You could have had Jimmy. You could have kept Purdy. You could have had Johnson. It didn't matter. The second you stepped off that plane, you were losing. And he just kept saying it. He was just like, oh, but I said, no, doesn't matter. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Right. Most definitely. San Fran did a good job. Oh, we already went through that one.
Yeah.
Hi, Ellen. Who's covering Kelsey? Shout out to moms. That's awesome. Smart move by Cox to tell Hargrave to keep.
Maddox is covering Kelsey.
To keep running. Don't want to get effed up. Like Claire covers that Cowboy. Yeah. You know what though? You know what about that? Like I'm gonna say this. This team has came together and they're playing good football and they're going in hot. Like they're beating we're beating playoff teams by 24 points. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, you got to give credit where credit is due. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah,
it's kind of annoying at this point that like,
come on.
It's not even the thing is we're not even getting big headed. It's just that like we're trying to acknowledge the accomplishments of the team and everyone's like, no, like before when the Giants beat the Vikings, like, you know, you have to I gave Daniel Jones his credit. I was like, he played a phenomenal game. But he's also Daniel Jones. Right. And the media and everyone was like, oh, the Giants, they're on a streak. I'm like, a 1-game winning streak. They just lost to the Eagles week 18. They beat the Vikings. Great win, don't get me wrong. But like you beat the Vikings and then everyone's thinking like the Giants are going to be a matchup and we destroy them. Right. And then the same thing with the Niners. Oh, people were putting the Niners as the number 1 team in the league. And then we beat them. And then it's
they were basically saying we didn't have a chance. They were saying we didn't have a chance.
Every accomplishment we have, they find a way to diminish it. And it doesn't matter because we just keep stacking them up.
Yep. And that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? Like Jalen says, I'm no longer hungry. I'm starving. So the game plan for Mahomes is almost going to be opposite to get him out of the pocket, no time to get comfortable for throws. Most definitely. Mahomes he's a different character though. So I think what Mahomes they play backyard football. And that is one thing that we're going to have to understand is like you got to stay on your man. Even though he has 2 weeks to heal up with that high ankle sprain. So that's just one thing that we need to keep in mind. This is a man. This is an MVP.
He's a phenomenal quarterback
and a Super Bowl winning champion quarterback.
Yeah, but he's not invincible.
Shaking hands is crazy. Laugh out loud. He was dissing.
Walk up. I'm like, you tried. Hey, A for effort, pal.
They could have Brady.
Say it. Nice.
Say it. I'll get loud. What's up, Todd? Yo,
I was
Todd.
Going crazy, bro.
Facts. Shout out to Todd and his sister, man. This dude, my man Todd, drove from Atlanta to Philly to be at the game. Like that's what I'm talking about. Die hard.
That's a dog right there.
That's my guy right there, man. That's my guy.
All that gas in this economy, crazy.
Yeah, facts. The Niners who we claim the Eagles were. I agree. I 100% agree. 100% agree with that.
Exposed. Another thing too, I was going to bring up about Mahomes is I'm not trying to diminish him. He's the best quarterback in the league right now, but the Bengals defense held them to what, like 23 points?
Mm-hmm. And they
Eli Apple.
The Colts got the best of them too.
Yeah, and it's like he's not invincible. In the playoffs, he played the Bengals. Burrow, but that Bengals defense is garbage. Our defense is significantly better than their defense.
Most definitely, because we have two good corners.
We don't have Eli Apple.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we don't. No. Keep Eli Apple in Cincinnati. Don't let him touch my football team at all.
He'll never be on the Eagles.
No. So let's get back to it.
Yeah.
Running game. So this is when it starts getting stale.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. This is when it starts getting stale. Sack.
I just want to say this. I have to say this. Hassan Reddick is a dog.
He ain't lying.
He's a dog, B. Like, come on, man. Like, that dude's a dog, bro. Like,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
One of the best signings for the Philadelphia Eagles, bro. Like,
easily.
Oh, bro, he's so dope, man. Like, that celebration was dope too.
I already placed my bet. My bet. Super Bowl MVP, Hassan Reddick.
Okay. All right. Well, you're gonna have to share them best because I need.
I placed a couple. What was it in April? Was it? Yeah, April 18th, right or right before the draft.
Yeah.
I placed a whole bunch of bets for MVP, and I had Hurts MVP. It was like plus 5,000, but he's not getting it now. So.
No, he's not getting it. It's gonna get Mahomes.
But I was for weeks, for like 15 weeks, I was like, yeah, I'm about to cash in.
All right, let's get back to it.
Yeah.
Oh. And the Eagles with a big sack in the big play and
right here. Oh, they didn't show it. Oh, they didn't show it.
So casual.
Facts.
That run made me upset.
Yeah, that did too.
And then they did nothing after it.
Right.
I was gonna say, that play too to Brown. Hold on. I'll talk about that in a second. That last play to Brown.
Yeah.
That isn't that the same play that Minshew threw the pick six on? That same setup?
No. It was they were. I think the Saints were in a cover 2, and then they basically played mind tricks with them. Once I think it was Lattimore. Lattimore got up on them. You don't throw that ball on you don't throw a slant right there.
Yeah.
When he's covered 1-on-1 like that. They knew the Niners knew if they wanted to contain Jalen, they had to stick somebody on the outside, and then they had to understand of like having a quarterback spot. So they wanted to give space so they let NJ eat in the middle. You know what I mean? But we're not gonna let him beat us over the top. So speaking of beating us over the top, how did you feel about this throw?
Bro. I thought that was gonna be a
I thought it was
I was the whole section, and then you should have dropped it, which is like I almost broke the seat in front of me.
I'm pretty sure this is probably the top 5 throw in Jalen's all season that he wanted that throw back. If he can do that throw all open, get it up back, because maybe it's not a touchdown, but that is a big momentum swing right there.
I thought he had that.
Yeah, most definitely. Coach said 20 point minutes of penalties. Yeah, most definitely. It was crazy with the penalties with them. Fans like Todd help make all the away games feel like home games. So most definitely. Play a salute horn. That's you, Todd. Most definitely, Todd. That's my guy, man. Appreciate you, bro. Poppy, what up? Kansas City will be interesting because of the versatility. Yeah, most definitely. But I think with Kansas City though is like majority of the weapons are hurt. So we gotta see, if Juju is gonna be Juju. Kadarius Toney, he's more of their like Swiss Army knife weapon that, you know what I mean? He's hurt with an ankle injury. And then Hartman, I don't think he's playing because it's his pelvis. So let's be honest. I doubt he'll play. Appreciate your puppy, most definitely. That was a big misplay, most definitely. Windy was it was a little windy.
I'm listening. I'm just my roommate's playing Madden in the other room. He's going crazy right now.
Wow. It was a little windy, don't you think? It was a little windy, right?
Yeah, it was definitely a little windy. Yeah, a little breezy.
Yeah,
a little breezy.
But yeah, but that was a miss, man.
Johnson back to throw. Slings on a good throw.
I love that. Was a great play too. That was a great play.
That was a great play. Josh Johnson did the little thing. This one made. Oh, this ain't it. Okay.
I thought he was going to rip that.
Yeah. I think this is it.
Here's Johnson about to tell us. Pressure comes.
That was a sack.
I want to look it up real quick. I want to see son. I'm not going to speak on it yet. I'm going to wait till I look it up.
Gotcha. I think, and now shout out to John Gannon, right?
Okay, I was right.
Gannon was putting that pressure on.
Bro, Gannon was in his bag.
He was in his bag. He like. We'll talk about that later. Okay.
I was like, I don't want to bring it up. I'm never gonna bring it up later.
But he was definitely in his bag. He was going to get after those.
Did you see the other interview where he said he wants to stay in Philly?
Yes, I did see that.
I'll take him. He can stay.
I owe him an apology. So that's why I made the thumbnail.
Off this screenshot alone. Oh man.
Yeah, this made me nervous. This one made me nervous.
Just looking at it, you're like, oh man, that's bad.
Yeah, this made me nervous. Yeah, that made me nervous right there.
That made me so nervous.
Hurts from his own end zone, going far side. It's over the head of A.J. Brown, the fourth quarterback of the year, his first ever playoff action.
Motion. Okay, this was it. Yeah.
Yeah. Flipped him though.
That's hit. Good Lord. This is when they marched down. They had a little momentum.
We almost had him on that one, too.
Yeah.
The sack on that. Sweat was right there.
This was it. Bro. How many tackles did he break?
Hey, listen, man. You got to give him that one. I didn't like it, but you got to give him that one.
He deserved that.
He deserved it. He fought for that.
Yeah.
You know, they could have it. They could have that one.
Yeah.
That's what Gannon said. Gannon was like, he can have one. I'll give him one. Bro, they didn't even get a field goal against us.
No, we kept. They couldn't do anything after that.
Giants too. Oh my God, bro! If we blow out the Chiefs,
I'm saying humble. I'm gonna let you say it though. I'll let you say it.
You can. I'm getting canceled. I'm getting.
Yeah. Okay, can we talk about Gainwell?
Dog.
Bro. Corey Clement 2.0.
I was
better.
Took the words from my mouth.
But better.
I don't want to say but better yet.
What? Bro,
just because Clement in the Super Bowl.
Gainwell has closed a lot of games for us this year, and people don't think people will recognize that. Arizona.
He has.
Arizona. I think it was a Colts game.
I was gonna say the Colts game.
There was another game too. He closed out for us. This game,
the Giants. One of the Giants. Remember the Giants game? He had a touchdown.
Yes, the Giants game. The Giants game. So, can we give a salute? Let's give a salute to Gainwell. Give a salute.
I was gonna say though, Gainwell. I've been pro Gainwell since last year. I was like Gainwell. My comparison. I said Gainwell was the next Westbrook. I might be biting my tongue. I'm not positive yet. Not yet.
The young bull. He's young. You know what I'm saying? He did go in the doghouse against the Raiders when he fumbled. I remember that in Vegas last year.
Yeah,
he was in the doghouse for a while, but he
redeemed himself,
bro. He has been blowing, bro. I think he's gonna have a big game in the Super Bowl too.
My thing is, Clement was so big in the Super Bowl for us, so I can't give Gainwell that crown yet. If Gainwell gets a touchdown in the Super Bowl,
watch.
Here's the crown. Oh, come on. You think I didn't place a Gainwell touchdown parlay already? Come on now.
Here we go.
See, that's what I was gonna say. All the plays where Hurts handed it off and it went like outside, he was wide open to run. And then the play he keeps it, I'm like, he didn't even get anything.
No. It was kind of weird how they kept on doing the RPO and they weren't doing the RPO the way that we thought they would take advantage of it. And then they were doing most of it was like a little bit of like RPO zone blocking. It was kind of weird. Like, I was like, yo, what are we doing? Like, why are we just not going up?
But
I think understand why we're not going up.
It worked.
It did work. And I understand we're not going up because if we do go up, that's a legal man. That's a legal man down the field. So I get it. But it's just weird to see zone with RPO and it's weird.
It's weird to question things. All right, if you question something and it works, you're crazy. But if you question it and it doesn't work, then they're crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're like, why are we doing this? But it worked. Okay, so never mind. Why am I questioning it?
Most definitely. Poppy said 2 straight weeks Hurts has overthrown. Yeah.
I think that one might have been the win.
Like and I'm gonna tell you something right now. The win
because the Devontae catch was good.
My lips were mad chapped and they were getting burned.
Bro,
and like my
to the next day.
Yeah, like my lips were jacked up because the wind was just
I still used it in Florida for the next couple of days.
Bruh, like because the wind was kind of I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of whipping, and then it started raining and it wasn't raining. It was weird. It was
a very weird game.
Very weird game when it came to weather. And but it was cold. I'll tell you that.
It was cold. I think because the first catch was good by Devontae. It was a little overthrown, but it was catchable. The Brown catch was like super overthrown.
Yeah,
but I think that was the win.
Most definitely. Coach said this was a bad play calling by Shane Steichen in the series.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but Shane, I think for the most part, Shane was doing the best he could to put pressure on the 49ers defense to tire them out. Because that's basically what happened. The Eagles tired out the 49ers because they knew they didn't have a good quarterback. So if you keep that defense on there, they're all eventually going to wear down. So I get you. Yes. CD, bro.
I love CD.
Bro,
when we extend him,
maniac, bro.
I might cry.
Like a maniac. I think you know what? His jersey might be the next one I might cop. Him and Reddick. I got a cop of her Reddick.
I'm getting a Nakobe Dean and a Reddick in Kelly Green.
Okay, all right. I know everybody's waiting for the Kelly Green. That's hilarious.
Bro, a 7 with the Kelly Green just looks, and a 17 just looks immaculate.
Fire. Gainwell's coach's favorite back. I definitely can see that because he gets the ball a lot. He's our closer now, so I definitely see that. For Eagles offense to take another step forward, do we need more dynamic play calling, or is it keeping Shane one more season the best move? I'm gonna say this: Shane has been doing what he needs to do. There is times where Shane's play calling does get stagnant, but I say this: if he has another opportunity, go ahead and take the opportunity. I think majority of this stuff goes through Nick, and Nick is like, okay, this is what I like to put in offense, because the first 15 plays that were scripted, they were beautiful. Like everything worked to its place, and then then after that, you go on as the game goes on. I don't know. I mean, Reed, tell me who is the next offensive coordinator that's out there that you were like, all right, because Frank Reich already took a job with the Panthers.
Yep.
We definitely don't want Kellen Moore, so he went to
he's on the chart. He's on the Chargers already.
Yeah, he went to California. So I mean, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. Jerry, what's good?
Oh my god, my headphones died. Hold on one second.
As we take a little bit of a break because his headphones died. But I'm gonna say this. So I think this is for. I think Brian Johnson, the quarterback coach, will be a great offensive coordinator. I think he would take, and I most definitely know that he would take that position because I think he would be great at it. I mean, look what the work he's done with Jalen, and Jalen has done the work with, what's that one cat in LA that works with Tom Brady, Drew Brees, and everybody? Those guys up.
I forget his name, but he's like a famous quarterback coach.
Yeah, he's a famous quarterback coach. So,
wait, can you still hear me fine?
Yeah, I can still hear you. You sound a little muffled, though. You sound a little muffled.
Okay. I'll just talk a little louder.
Gotcha. All right, so let's go on to the tape. Well, guys, this is only 11 minutes, and we over here 39 minutes talking. Talking birds, baby. Hey, this is the play. You know what's going to happen, right? You know what's going to happen, right?
Jalen Hurts needs to about 600 pounds.
But, bro, I love Dallas Goedert.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. My headphones
Philly
died.
got it.
Cut me off. I was gonna say
Here we go.
He's a dog, man.
There
it is.
Listen, there was like 2 plays that Gainwell, if he didn't get tripped up, he probably would have taken it to the ground.
Oh, he was going. I think it's one of the next ones actually.
Okay.
Gainwell again. Big hole. Gainwell inside the 30. And then met at the 25 and flipped out of bounds there. Hurts. Sanders getting a block from Johnson way over there, but Greenlaw flies over to make a great tackle. You can see why.
Sanders.
Down and 5.
Sanders.
I was flipping out.
So this is
I'm
when
being good at Gainwell.
so this is when it comes to do you bring back Miles Sanders?
He's projected like $8 million a year. I would pay
$8 million for
I would
Sanders.
easily pay $8 million a year.
Not no damn 12, 13. You're out of your mind.
No.
And he's sitting like subliminal shots too to Howie. I love Howie. Howie's my guy. Howie, you know.
Yo, King.
What up?
It just says stream suspended.
What?
Because I'm streaming it on my tablet. It says streams unavailable.
Yeah, I see.
From what?
Yo,
that's crazy.
Why do they suspend us?
I think maybe the videos.